Okay, to make that little bony, bloody look on your hand,
This stuff.
you're gonna first, well, you're gonna need a cup, and then you're gonna need some flour. You're gonna need some cornstarch. And then first, you want to take two teaspoons of the flour. Make sure it's kind of even. One, and then you're going to need 1 teaspoon of this cornstarch. Yep. Okay. And you're going to need a little bit of water.
Just a little bit.
You're going to want to stir it around for a little bit. Stir it around for, well, until it gets kind of hard. It kind of looks good. You're going to want to spread it on your hand to not really thick on your hand. You're going to want it pretty thin. So don't just blop it all on there. Okay. And this is what it's going to look like when you're done stirring it all up.
Now all you need to do is spread it on your hand to pretty much get the look you want. Sometimes if you want sort of a cut look to it, you're going to make a small line where there isn't any, and you're going to put especially a little bit more blood there. If you want like a burn, you're going to want it kind of a little bit just spattered on there, little bumps everywhere. As you can see, I've done a burn with a few cuts. Yeah, that's about it. This is about what the cornstarch flour mixture paste is going to look like after it is dried on your hand. Here's what you're going to do after you have put that on, after it's all dry. It should be dry enough for you to touch and nothing much should happen. Okay, so what you're first going to do is you're going to need some black makeup. I just used some Halloween makeup that I got from the store. But you can try to use anything that you'd like, just kind of experiment a little. And then this is for a burn mostly. You're just going to kind of dab it on there randomly. Make it look black. Don't be afraid to really put it on. It's all going to wash off with hot water eventually. But just kind of smother it until it's all even. Now you might want to even put it a little bit on the skin around it, because you can tell. Alright, this is what it should look like when you put your black makeup on there. You really want to get it on there, maybe around there a little bit. This is all kind of going to be hidden a little bit by the blood, but not much. So you're going to want to put the black on there pretty well. Alright, next, make sure you have a paper towel for this. This gets kind of messy, and even though we put the soap in, it could stain depending on how much you put in. So what you're going to do is take the blood, pretty much stick the straw in there and cover your thumb so it stays in there. And you're just going to kind of let it go onto the wound. It's the 2B wound. Now usually this should be thicker, and you can dab it on also with the makeup sponge. But right now I made it a little too thin, so it's not really going to do that very well. But you really want to be careful with this red. Could mess up, and you want to kind of get the red in there, and if you have to, after you've seen this, as you can see I messed up quite a bit. You're going to want to put more red for this thin amount. And that's about it. There's your burn scar.
And that's what it should look like if you just kind of mess around with it and you get it darker. It's pretty weird and scary.
Now here comes the fun part, peeling it off. Now all you're going to do is turn the water on high. Not that high, because if you do it'll go all over the sink. Now you're just kind of gently going to stick it under there towards the bottom, and it all just comes nice and easy right off. Some parts you might have to pick at, but it shouldn't be too difficult. And well, there you have it. Easy cleanup too.